Hi everyone, it's Sunday, March 20th, time for another HideNet Week in Review. I'm Vera Dordick. So I feel a bit like a broken record when I tell you that again, it was a very quiet week in the US market. In fact, some people said it was the quietest week they'd had in some time. In general, customers are preferring to wait out the uncertainty in the world right now, and they're buying only if they absolutely need to. And all of this makes the market weak, and some say it's going to remain weak in the short term. Whatever price changes there were this week were downward. Texas slipped a couple of dollars to sell at $30 for 62.64 pounds, although there was talk of lower prices in special deals from producers. For the cow sector, overall market pressure finally hit there too, easing those prices just a bit. Combined export sales for the week ending March 10th were 491,500, and that's 5% higher than the previous week. Combined shipments, however, were lower this week, down by 9% at 549,500. With regard to slaughter, there's still no relief coming from that side. For the week through Saturday, March 19th, it was 644,000, and that's exactly the same as last week. Turning to Europe, editor Andrea Guolo reports that the market there is stalled. This starts with the fact that there really are no offers and that anyone who really needs to buy has to pay the asking price. In the UK this week, the English 36 plus ox remains in an upward trend with sales at £1.10 per kilo, with the best lots at £1.15 sterling per kilo. On the other hand, in Ireland, prices are firmer at €1.05 per kilo for the same category. Looking at European bulls, Andrea says sales were few and prices were trending upward. A few origins did see their prices increase while others remained quite stable. For the week, however, the price of southern German bulls is confirmed at €1.75 per kilo. For European cows, there was a slight upward trend, and if they weren't a little higher, if prices weren't a little bit higher, that meant there really weren't any offers. And in the veal and sheep sectors, nothing has changed. Demand is high, and prices are equally steep. In his analysis, Andrea tells us what's going on with automotive leathers and tanning, as well as the slaughter scenario and the latest effects of the Ukraine war there. In South America, editor Ronald Guiel says that raw material prices dropped 5 cents and the average price was $3.44 per kilo. TR1 for now remains stable at 95 cents per square foot. In other news from Brazil, the footwear sector there generated 5,800 jobs in January, and China suspended imports from 2 refrigerators over traces of COVID on meat, but that is not expected to have a big effect on the market because those companies have other plants. From elsewhere in Latin America, slaughter in 2022 in Argentina is 4.5% lower than the 43-year average. Colombia's footwear exports were up by double digits in January as well. That's all we have for this week, so until next week, good night from HideNet.